Hello everyone, welcome to another unboxing for KIWI Design by Say What Magazine. Right, brand new product, fresh out on Christmas. Charging Dock Station by KIWI Design for the Quest 2. Okay, now I've had a chance to have a bit of a play with this. I'm not going to be able to show you everything because quite frankly I do not want to disassemble my rig. I don't want to do it, so let's see what we can do with just this. Outer sleeve shows you the charging dock, magnetic USB connector, that's that little bit there, rechargeable batteries, cable, wall charger unit and battery covers. Bit of an odd combo, but here's why. Okay, first off in the box. Box of goodies and the dock itself. Woof. And that's it. There's the dock. Here's the box of goodies. Box of goodies, of course, has the paperwork, which most people like me will just not pay any attention to. USB-A to USB Type-C cable. Wall plug adapter. Now unfortunately this has come with a plug that I cannot use here in New Zealand, so you know, any USB wall charger unit will do the job just as well. There's the controller covers, there's the little magnetic clip and a pair of rechargeable batteries. Obviously you will take this unit and you will plug it into the side of your headset. Hang on. So it goes in there and it just stays there, so that when you place your head strap, now here's why, I will explain later, but here's why this is not a docking system I'm going to use, because if you've got any sort of enhancements on here at all, it gets a bit of a nightmare. And there we have it. I don't know if you heard that, but we'll try it again. Do it this way around. And it just locks on. As you can see, there's a bit of give in there, which is really quite good. Okay, that's really the only bit I need the headset for. So that goes on there. As you can see, it will swivel around quite a bit. There's quite a bit of play in there, so if it gets a bit of a knock, that's not the end of the world. I'm just going to leave that there. Okay, batteries. Take the cover off your controller. Eject your perfectly good normal battery. Install one of these little beasties and make sure you put these contacts uppermost. So we pop that back in there. Here we go. And then you will put on the appropriate cover and looky looky. Contacts on the inside, contacts on the outside, lock in place. So when you put your controller, magnetic lock, your controllers are now getting a recharge as well. And of course, same with the other side. Ta-da-da. That's the basics of it. Pretty much, that's the basics of it. What makes it a little more fun, though, is... Now, just bear with me a moment. I'm going to have to get some power to this. Now, when you get power to this little beastie, you get a colour bar down the bottom, and you can turn it off, turn it on, or cycle through the colours. Now there is, let me see, I made notes on this previously, there are 16 colour modes. So you've got full rainbow cycling, you've got static colour, across a range of colours. You've got static colours with fade. And that will fade in and out. And once you get past all the static colours, you start to get to, well, you actually start off with the animated colours. So you can choose a colour scheme that fits with your preferred decor. And it looks kind of cool, especially in the dark. Probably the best thing about this kit is that when it's fully set up with a compatible head unit, it works really well. Play, plug, recharge, play, plug, recharge, rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat. Where it becomes problematic is if you have any third-party add-ons from any brand. You start to hit some issues. I have the KIWI Design extended controller grips with battery compartment. They are not compatible with this unit. I have a custom built hybrid of the KIWI Design battery strap and audio strap, and while I can sit this on here to charge, having all this extra on here makes it quite awkward to get a good connection, and so it becomes problematic very quickly for me. If you have any add-ons whatsoever, you're going to hit similar problems. So is this a piece of rubbish? No, not at all. Not in the least. It does exactly what it says it's going to do, and it does it exactly how it says it does it. But it's really most compatible with OEM equipment. No extras, no add-ons, no customizations or minimal customizations. I mean, if you stick something on the front of your headset, it's not going to be a problem. But, you know, if you've got any fancy straps, or you've got external battery packs, or you prefer to you play tethered and you don't really want to be mucking around pulling the tether plug out all the time, this becomes problematic. Simple as that. Honestly, I don't really know what else to say. I mean, it's not exactly advanced tech. Probably the only thing I would point out is these bits here. They are charge indicators. So the charge on that controller, the charge on that controller, the charge on the headset. I have no idea what the story with this is. I think it might be to do with the nose area of the Quest. There's nothing in the paperwork about it, so it's a bit of a mystery, but I figure it's a way of keeping your headset locked in place, although that doesn't sit much higher than the rest of the chassis, so who knows. There's going to be a lot of people who will absolutely love this, for good reason. There will also be a lot of people who will take one look at it and say, nope, that is not going to work for me. Equally valid reasons. So if you're new to VR, or you haven't really customized your rig very much, this might be exactly what you need. If you are a die-hard modder and you have added extra gear onto your rig to the point where it's barely recognizable, this is not the right kit for you. Look for something else. Give your feedback to KIWI Design. They are quite open to developing new gear, especially if they get quite a few people saying, hey, look, this is what we need. if it's within their range to do it and they see a good market for it, they will invest the time and money and effort into designing and developing the products. And if you're really keen, who knows, you might be able to get access to one of the engineering units and help them with quality control and feedback, like I did. So, yeah, make your own decision. I'm not going to push you either way. I'm not going to make a recommendation. It is great for what it does. It is great for those who will use it. It will be a nightmare for those who are chronic modders. And that's the end of the story. So, Merry Christmas. Have a great New Year. Cheers, guys. Hey guys, so this is an addendum to the originally designed video. After a bit of a chat, my inner MacGyver kicked in to full gear and I figured out how KIWI Design can make the Elite battery strap or the hybrid strap instantly compatible with the new RGB charging dock. So, taking the magnetic unit here, which comes with the dock, and basically replacing the plug on the battery strap or the head strap with that. So you've got this going into the headset, it's got the magnetic charger on the bottom, and it's got the cable coming out the back off to the battery. So the battery strap stays plugged into the headset, and when you put it on the dock, the magnetic connector starts recharging. Now theoretically, if they do it properly, they could charge both the battery and the head strap, but there are issues there with things like parasitic drain, which is not great. It's going to take a bit of work on their part, a bit of electronics, but it is possible.